channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today this was highly requested for me to do a spicy story time. I had asked my Instagram followers, should I do a spicy story time or a cooking video? I'm gonna do a cooking video still, but I'm gonna do this spicy story time right now. So I got this book because I can't put the people names out there for me. So I wrote down what their name's gonna be because I had to go by what their real name is and put it there for me. Period. So this story time is basically about the time where I was fucking with a nigga who had a girlfriend and he ate my meow in the bathroom at his friend's house. But I'm gonna get into the story some more so y'all can really understand, because after it was like I hope I just okay. So basically, alright, so Jaquan is the one I was talking to, and I had met Jaquan prior years to me and him talking. I had met Jaquan like prior like years to that, and I had seen him. I was going to the train and he was walking going back towards going like where my house is. Like little people know where I live, so I mean, if you do know where I live, then you know that my block is like. But anyway, so he was going towards that way. I was going this way. And so he had stopped me. He was like, yo, what's up? So I was like, I told him my name and shit like that. After I didn't see him, he had like, incarceration and shit like that. So, so what you call it? Years after, excuse me, I'm burped because I'm drinking my little drink or whatever. And so okay, so let me stop fucking around. So prior to that, Jaquan's cousin Justin, alright, so years later, Jaquan's cousin Justin, me and him started hanging out, but it wasn't like that. I mean, I feel like he always had a crush on me and shit like that, but whatever. But it wasn't ever like that. Like, he used to like drive me to, well, first me and him was smoking first. We was smoking his car, and then he used to drive me to their friend house, Brandon. So Brandon, he lived like, in Brooklyn, shit like that. So Justin used to drive me to Brandon house, and I used to smoke at Brandon house. And how funny how God works. Guess who's there? Jaquan is there. But I met Jaquan years prior to that. I didn't think I was gonna meet Jaquan again. And I didn't even know Jaquan was Justin's cousin. So what you call it? So alright, so days go by like I would go, because I would be, at that time I had friends, so I would be in, where my friends used to live or whatever. I used to go to their house, and then I used to come home or whatever, and Justin used to drive me to Brandon house, and we used to smoke and shit. So days going by, and then the first day I went to Brandon house, Jaquan wasn't there, so I didn't see him. But I think like the third or fourth day, Jaquan was there. So we were just smoking, chilling, or whatever the case is. And then my birthday passed, and so I had changed my hair color to this purpley hair color that I had. Like, I don't know, I'll insert pictures and shit like that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I had changed my hair color, and all of a sudden, like, Jaquan wanna be like, trying to flirt with me and shit like that. He flirted with me, all this stuff. Mind you, this whole time I didn't really know that he had a girlfriend, like, type shit. Like, I didn't know, like, see, this is the spicy part. Like, I didn't know. So, alright, we was at Brandon house. Justin had this is days going on after, so I got my hair color, whatever, all that stuff. So this is like a month after or something like that. Like, it was like, but okay, so Justin take me to Brandon house. Jaquan was there. No, Jaquan came after. I didn't know Jaquan was gonna be there, so I'm just chilling. Me and Brandon is just chilling, whatever, because Justin had something to do. So Jaquan comes in the room, like in the house type shit, like in Brandon's house, and So I'm like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom. So I use the bathroom, you know, do what I'm doing. So I hear a knock on the door. Guess who's at the door? Jaquan's at the door. So I'm like, yo, what you doing at the door? Like, go sit down. What the fuck you doing? Like, you being mad weird. So he's saying mad cute shit, whatever. Cause remember I told y'all prior days to that, nigga flirting with me. He doing all this extra shit, like not extra shit, but like he doing little flirty shit, and you know, you feel me, like. So he's standing in front of the bathroom door. And I'm looking at him like, yo, why you do this? So he pushes me in the bathroom door, bro. So I'm like, yo, why you got me in this bathroom? Because you know, you like, why did this nigga just do this? Like, what? So we standing, and I'm on against the fucking sink. So I'm against the sink, and he looking at me. He like, yo, tell me I won't put you up in the sink right now. So I'm like, why you do? Like, why you saying that? So nigga picks me up, pulls my pants down. He twists so fast, and he starts, you know. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, so I'm letting him do it. And let me tell y'all, like, I had just turned that age I was at, feel me? And I was in, like, you know, that stage or whatever, feel me? So I was like, but, so I was a teenager though. And then he was like in his 20s, but like, feel me? But, I was like going into 20s type shit. But anyway. But yeah, so he's doing it, and I'm like, yo, this shit's feeling good. So I'm like, wait, hold on. Why are you doing this? So I take it, I'm telling him, no, I'm like, yo, we at your friend house, we can't be doing that. Like, why are you doing that? First of all, like, back it up like a little bit. So I get out the bathroom. Why Brandon gonna say, Kim, he was in there for a long time.
Oh, no, 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 no.
So I'm like, Brandon, what you talking about? Like, what? Like, he was like, he was in there for, you know, a little while or whatever. Like, you feel me? So I'm like, yeah, like, you feel me? Whatever happened, I'm telling Brandon, I'm like, yo, whatever happened, like, whatever's going on, like, don't tell nothing to Justin. Because I feel like Justin always had, like a crush on me type shit. And, like, I didn't want to, like, I don't know, at that time, you, like, like, you know, like, you trying to not be rude to nobody, like, at that age, like, because I was a teenager, like, I was like just learning how to tell, like, back up for me. But Justin was cool. He wasn't even in that vibe, like, he never put up that vibe. Like, I felt that vibe, like, the way he was, what he was saying, shit like that. But it was never that vibe, like, he wouldn't touch me, like, disrespectful shit like that. So it was never, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I get what I'm saying, comment down below. But what you call it? Yeah, so I'm talking to Brandon. I'm like, yo, don't say nothing, because at the end of the day, like, this is my business. Like, I don't want you telling him. If I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna tell him, feel me? So little and behold, Brandon goes and tells Justin. So Justin, but he tells him, and then like I think, all right, so a couple of days later, Brandon tells Justin. So Justin picks me up, so because I live like he literally live, well, he used to live like a block up from me and shit like that. So I'm like, yo, he come pick me up and shit like that. I was like, yo, so he was like, yo, I'm gonna pick you up. So I get in a car. He's like, yo, so you let Jaquan eat your
Meow.
in the bathroom at Brandon's house? I was like, how you know that? How you know that? Like, how you know that? He like, yo, Brandon told me. So I'm like, I told Brandon not to say nothing like that. If I wanted to tell you, I wanted to tell you. He was like, yo, here go Justice tell me, oh, did you know Jaquan has a girlfriend? So I'm like,
Hey, hold on, Holiday.
Not know Jaquan had a girlfriend. So I'm like, hold on, he has a girlfriend. I didn't know that. He said, yeah, his girlfriend lives across the street from Brandon's house. So I'm like, hold on, his girlfriend lives across the street from Brandon's house. Mind you, these, like, okay, so after he did what he did in the bathroom or whatever, he had to, well, we was talking, and he had took out my number. He had texted me on Facebook. He got my number. He was texting me, and, you know, we sent each other little cute shit and shit like that or whatever. So, all right, and then skip it to the day where Justin told me Jaquan have a girlfriend. So I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck? I'm like, I did not know he had a girlfriend, and the bitch lived right across the street from Brandon's house. I'm like, damn, like that's OD. So I'm like, okay, like I don't know, I'm gonna start fucking with this nigga, but it's gonna be something like crazy. So we go smoke at his house. Jaquan end up not being there, so there's no tension, there's no none of that. So I'm like, yes, thank God. So we just chilling, smoking, and then Justin take me home and shit like that. Next day, why Jaquan text me like, yo, girlfriend kicked me out. She saw the messages that me and you was texting over the few days or whatever the case is. She kicked me out. She actually cheated on me. That I'm cheating on her. This is and that, all this stuff. I'm like, that's crazy. So I'm like, okay, so what you finna do? So he ended up staying at his he ended up staying at his cousin's house. So we continued fucking with each other. Like it was like a little vibe or whatever the case is, like until things got a little out of hand. Like shit started getting out of hand, like at the end, like it was crazy. Like I don't know what was going on, like in the middle, like because it was going into summertime. So like in the middle and like at the end of the summer, that's when I met my ex. So it was like, but like spring it was chill ass vibes. Like I felt like it was me, him, we was on good ass terms. Like we was going out to the movies with my friends, his friends, shit like that. Like it was a vibe after like all of that. And I felt like Justin like kind of caught the drift, like okay, like he really saying he fucking with her type shit. Cause Jake, like after he got kicked up by his girlfriend, which is crazy. He was like, oh, he fucking with me, which I was like, that's cool, whatever. And I'm young minded at the time. I'm not thinking nothing about it. Like I'm thinking like, yeah, it's like me and this nigga about to fuck each other for whatever. And then he feel me, like he about to find the next bitch, because I'm not really banking on being with him. But I don't know, at that time, like I wasn't really like deep, like thinking deep about our relationship like how I do now. But anyway, yeah, like it was chill vibes. Like after all of the craziness, like Justin kind of felt the vibe. Like Justin had the car, so he used to drive us to the movies. Used to be all of us. Hold on. Justin had the car, so Justin used to drive all of us. It used to be me, Justin, Brandon, my friends, Jaquan. I used to be sitting on Jaquan lab. Jaquan used to buy me. It was like, we was vibing, and it was getting into summertime, so it was getting hot. Like, you know, and everybody like, I don't know, like we had the vibes in the summertime. Like at the 2018 was really a vibe. Like I feel like it was really a messy vibe. I got more story times from 2018, but I feel like that 2018 was such a messy vibe. But that was my little spicy story time. If y'all want to hear a little more about spicy story times, comment down below, like, subscribe, and you know, always like, subscribe, and you know, always support is the key. And I am out.